Girl, do not make me have to take out my measuring tape. Okay? Can we please measure this bathtub? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados. So the fifth and final drop of the Epstein files, not a list, we can't call it list, but the Epstein files has been released. Except for the Jane Does, they still have another month in order for their lawyers to argue for them why their name should still be sealed. It could be Oprah, it could be Meghan Markle, it could be anybody. Girl, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. So first of all, Virginia Giuffre sees herself as some sort of starlet. She's the favorite of Prince Andrew. And she said that she had intimate relations with him inside of a bathtub. And Prince Andrew's lawyers were like, well, actually, the bathtub was too small for Prince Andrew and her to have any kind of dealings inside of it. I was like, that sounds so familiar, because it's kind of like how Prince Andrew says, I don't sweat, so I couldn't have been there.
Or I didn't sweat at the time.
So the tub was too small, so I could not have been there. Girl, do not make me have to take out my measuring tape. Okay? Can we please measure this bathtub? Because I need to know, I need to see the bathtub and know how big was the bathtub. I know it's a very upsetting case, but we have to have some levity here and be able to laugh about it. How can he say that the bathtub was not big enough? What am I doing? Here's the thing. People are really coming out here trying to get money. Epstein had JP Morgan account at the bank. These accounts have been paying out victims. And in these documents, what's been brought up more recently is that in 2016, an accuser, Sarah Ransom, said she had some footage, then retracted that and said, no, she didn't really have the footage.
Ransom added that she had invented the tapes. Why? To draw attention to Epstein's bad behavior, to make him believe that she had evidence that would come out if he had harmed her. So it was kind of blackmailing him.
But Jeffrey Epstein knows that you don't have those tapes, so that doesn't make any sense on its face. And now she's back out here yesterday again saying actually she does have the footage.
I have backed up the footage on several USB sticks and have securely sent them to various different locations throughout Europe, with only one other person close to me knowing where their locations are, just in case anything happens to me before the footage is released. News Nation reported that.
It's a money grab. Let's just say what it is.
There are videos that exist. The people that know they exist, I'm sure, are very frightened of them being released.
So how do you know then that Epstein had cameras on the island?
It's no secret that everything was recorded. Multiple victims have come forward confirming my account, along with others. I've also seen recordings in his office.
So the tapes are a big issue in this last drop. Sarah Ransom, not credible witness, it's giving liar. I lied and then I lied again.
I've also seen recordings in his office.
She sounds like she has a South African accent, which is neither here nor there, but put down the comments. I know we have a community with South Africans. Please tell me, did she have a South African accent? I'm not sure. Anyway, wherever she's from, she is out here giving interviews and trying to get her coin for her tapes that she allegedly has, but didn't have at one point, but now has again. And Gade Maxwell, I don't know if we've checked up on her for a while, but Gade Maxwell, she has been saying that nothing really. I mean, her and Jeffrey Epstein have been on the same page the whole time. Jeffrey Epstein in these documents pled the fifth 100 million times. Gade Maxwell has said nothing. She is not a snitch. That's one thing she's not. She must be getting a lot of respect up in that prison because she ain't no snitch. She's looking at her appeal.
Gade Maxwell took no position on the court's recent decision to unseal documents in Giuffre v. Maxwell, as these disclosures have no bearing on her or her pending appeal. Gade's focus is on the upcoming appellate argument asking for her entire case to be dismissed. She is confident that she will obtain justice in the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. She has consistently and vehemently maintained her innocence.
Gade, you know you did a lot being a madame who these women are saying you ran this house like a brothel, that you were called mama bear, that everything had to go through you. Girl, you did the logistics. That's been proven. That's why you got 20 years. You did the logistics. You did everything, including dressing in the worst clothes money can buy. A lot of analysts are saying that her appeal would not be successful, but we will wait and see how that goes. What about Meghan Markle? Since she was not invited to the Golden Globe reunion of Suits, and since she was completely disavowed by her castmates and everyone else that was there, my girl is like, I'm a director now, so that's okay. Because I'm actually a director, like I'm above all those people. She said now is her time. She said she is her now. Okay, Meghan, no one can work with you. If we just look at how you have bullied staff, people are crying. Catherine, who you attacked incessantly for no reason other than her being married to William. Imagine how you'd work with a starlet in Hollywood. Imagine if you were a director. You don't even have the respect. Look, director takes a lot of respect. You have to have your accolades. You have to have your experience. People have to want to take direction from you. I mean, when you talk about Epstein's Island, I mean, it might be the worst thing since that Meghan Markle is in control of female actresses in Hollywood. I mean, let's get real. She would terrorize a starlet on a set because of her envy, because of her hateability. She can't be nobody's director. Let's get real. And speaking of fake news, Prince Harry is not a living legend of aviation. So you know that Prince Harry is up to get this award, which nobody understands how he got. Between you and me, Meghan and Harry pay for awards, allegedly for legal purposes, but between you and me, the NAACP award, God bless them. I mean, I know the NAACP needs money, they'll take money, they'll create new categories, they'll do whatever they have to do. But it is alleged by all the blogs that NAACP took money from Harry and Meghan for her to come up there and make a speech. All the speeches she's made, all the accolades she's gotten, which are few and far between, of course, but they've been paid for. Prince Harry is not a living legend of aviation. Ex-Royal Navy Chief slams pathetic publicity stunt after Duke beats British astronaut. An actual astronaut, girl! You mean an astronaut? Tim Peake to win aviation award as top colonel, says Royal wasn't even at the controls of the Afghanistan helicopter. What he was at the controls of was his book Spare, where he spoke as no soldier speaks about kill numbers and chess pieces and all that. There ain't no way anybody would give him an award as a soldier. Nobody's going to give him that. Let's compare and contrast Prince Harry's service compared to Tim Peake. Time in British Army. Harry 10 years, Tim 17 years. Highest rank achieved. Harry captain, Tim major. Peake 51, who in 2016 became the first British astronaut to walk in space during the trip to International Space Station, girl. But it's really the same as Harry walking in Meghan's footsteps. Walking in space, walking in Meghan's footsteps, same. And as you can imagine, there is lots of backlash. Is this a joke? Outrageous Prince Harry is to be named a legend of aviation alongside moon heroes Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin at glitzy Beverly Hills ceremony after flying a helicopter in Afghanistan. You also have people like Lord Alan West, the former head of the Royal Navy, reacting to Harry's accolade. The Cold War naval commander told Mail Online, he is not a living legend of aviation. To suggest he is pathetic. It makes the whole thing seem a bit nonsense if they're willing to pick someone like Prince Harry. I was just telling myself, Leilani, don't you find that Meghan Markle is very silent at the moment? Maybe because of the Epstein thing, maybe because of other things like the Golden Globe shun. We don't know. But all of a sudden, an award. Put down in the comments if you think that Meghan Markle has the audacity to come to receive this award with Harry. Will she be present and accounted for? Yes or no? What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Lady Con Campbell, Auntie Lady, how you doing, girl? Yeah, Auntie Lady has come out on this mainstream media, girl, talking her talk. Let's hear what she says.
No, I can guarantee they're going to get an awful lot worse. Wait until spring. They have a real bomb coming their way in spring. I think they are going to be completely exposed before this summer. Let me put it that way. I think they are going to be in such deep trouble. It's going to be nothing that we can imagine. I think the chickens are coming home to roost in a very big way.
I have not heard that expression in a long time. The chickens are coming home to roost. Let them come. Welcome, chickens. I've not heard.
Briefly, you're speculating wildly, but what do you mean, Ladies C? What might happen?
Well, I'm afraid I can't say beyond this, but believe me, I know what I'm talking about, and I know who's going to drop the bomb.
Oh my goodness. Well, look,
Auntie Lady, why do you do this to us? You just leave us here in suspense. You keep doing it. Yeah, so I don't know if this has a tie-in with the whole, Jeffrey Epstein thing, or if it has another tie-in that it's not on our radar at the moment, but I am really looking forward to hearing what Auntie has to say about the Harkles finally getting their comeuppance. 2024 is ain't nobody got time for that era. We are in our arc of exposing this year.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Everyone is ready to just tell the truth now. Okay? So I would like to say to you, and this is the truth, thank you so much for being part of my community. I love you so much. My dad actually watched my videos the other day for the first time, and he said, people really like you. I'm like, and is that weird? No, but if you're new here, please subscribe, press the bell notifications, and please like the video, because that's a really good thing to do. Like the video if you did like it, and I love you so much, and you know that, and thank you for watching me. Okay, bye. Love you.
Bye.